Hello students, I am your Zed sir, welcoming you in Standard 10 Science and Technology, chapter number 12 Electricity. Today we are going to start our new topic, that is about fuse. So what is fuse? So it is used to stop the current, okay, or you can say that protect the circuit. It protect the circuit may be any circuit, okay, your अभी घर की जो लाइट होती है वो भी एक टाइप सर्किट ही हुई, so it protect the circuit, okay, or you can say stop the current, okay. When you stop the current, in case of, I can say, in case of short circuit, when at your home or at the industry or in the organization, any organization, that short circuit happen, or you can say overloading, at that time this circuit, or you can say fuse, that will be break the current, or you can say stop the current from there. Now the one new term came, overloading. Overloading means if you are consuming the current 2 ampere and by chance the current increase in anyhow, so that is known as a overloading. The overloading may occur mostly due to the short circuit. जब short circuit होगा तो high current flow होगा, which is dangerous for our system. So in case of overloading and in case of short circuit stop the current. Coming to the next point is that the fuse is mostly connected in series. It is connected in series. I understand that if I not connected in series, the system will be not stop when there is any short circuit. Second thing, when it is connected in series and break the circuit, when the short circuit came, when short circuit current came, it break the circuit, so its melting point should be low. So melting point is low. So melting point low. So from which material that these types of fuse are prepared? So it is prepared from metal only, because it is necessary to pass the current, and from fuse only the current pass and go to other circuit of your device. So it is made up of metal, or you can say alloy of metal. The wire of that fuse is very thin. If you want to see a fuse, you can see at your home जो सब board होता है ना आपके घर पे, there is one board and there is a switch. You can directly come break them out and easily take them it inside also, and you will see that there is a single thin wire. Here is my fuse, okay, here is my wire, and here is a second wire, so he will wound like this, okay. Here is a nut bolt, so it tied that wire. When the high current came, it break from this side and it protect your system. So nowadays there is a new system came in play. Mostly at some house they are using a fuse, but in many case, in many devices they are using MCB. This is the extra point which I am telling to you. MCB means miniature circuit breaker. It is the replacement for the fuse. There is no need to use a wire, thin wire, okay. There is only a one at your home. Maybe at your home you have seen that there is one switch came, okay. These switch are mostly on position. This is my at on position. When the high current, or you can short circuit current came, or I can say overloading, at that time this switch will be fall down like this at downside. When any overload came, it switch fall down, and there is a noise came tuck. And again, if you want to switch on this, so you have to take it up. It is more beneficial because in fuse you have to replace this wire, whereas in MCB you no need to replace your wire. This mechanism is just like that. Any short circuit come, it will be directly off, and if short circuit gone, you can directly go and on that switch. Thus, this is a fuse. Okay, write down in your book. Now coming on bulb. So we should also know what is bulb. So what is bulb? So bulb is nothing but the one circle of glass, or you can and here is one filament. Okay, and when we supply the voltage, here I am taking example of battery. Okay, when I supply a voltage, the current will flow, go to this, you can say one circuit. The circuit name is filament. Okay, and filament is made up of tungsten. Okay, filament is made up of tungsten. It's a material. Okay, filament is a material made up of tungsten. Is a material. Okay, made up of filament. Now when the current flow, it passes through this and come back. So what happened? There is a gas present in it. So which gas is the non-reactive gas? Non-reactive gas. Which are the gas? That are nitrogen and argon. Nitrogen and argon. So these are the gas. When the current is supplied to this filament, it heated, and because of the chemical reaction occur with the nitrogen argon, the light will glow, yellow light. Okay, at your home or anywhere. Mostly heat are consumed in the form of heat only, and small amount of is used as light. So energy, most energy consumed as heat, and small amount used as light. So mostly is consumed in the heat, so the filament is used. The wire which is in filament should be a high melting point, so melting point should be high of filament. Okay, the melting point MP of filament high. Okay, melting point should be high, about I can say 3380 degree Celsius. Done? This much you have understand. Now for that's why mostly the government and we are saying that no need to use that bulb which is used earlier. We have to use this bulb which is white color and which is made up of LED, light emitting diode. Okay, full form of LED is light emitting diode. So in light emitting diode, it consumes less energy. Okay, and it give you more brightness compared to that bulb. It consume more energy and give you brightness, but not compared to like this. and also it consume more energy, that yellow bulb, compared to this white bulb. Now coming on to our next point, that is energy. We are talking about energy, so come on, electric power. Our next point is electric power. So what is electric power? Electric power, this is my next point and is the last point of the topic. Electric power is nothing but the P is equal to V by, or you can say E by T. E by T. I can say that flow of energy with respect to time is known as power. Flow of energy with respect to time are called electric power. So I can write like this: E is equal to PT energy. This is my energy. This is my power and this is my time. So if I want to define what is energy, so energy is nothing but the product of power and the time are called energy. So before coming on energy, we had come to know that power. We had come to know that power is E by T. Okay, so we already know that what is E. What is E? That from potential difference, that V is equal to W by Q. Okay, but in place of W is one of work done, and work done means energy only. So in place of W I can write E. Okay, here is Q and here is V. Now putting this E is constant VQ. Now in place of Q I can write that Q is equal to IT. I is equal to Q by T. So E is equal to, I can write that VIT. Okay, this is my equation number A. Now putting in equation 1, this is my equation 1. Okay, I am putting equation A in equation 1. So P is equal to, in place of E I can write E is equal to VIT. So VIT divided by T cut, so I get P is equal to VI. So we get another formula, that relation between V and I with the power. So product of the voltage and the current gives you power. You can say P is equal to VI. Here we get the first formula, and if I want to find another formula, I can say that here V is equal to IR. I have this V is equal to IR. When I put this in this equation, V is equal to IR in P equation is mine. So P is equal to, in place of V I can write IR and is I. So I get I into I means I square, and this is my IR. So P is equal to I square R. This is my first formula. So how many formula I get? I get first one, second one and third four. Now to find the another formula, we have this equation that V is equal to IR. Okay, so I will subject the I, so I will get V by R. Now putting this in this one power equation, so I get, in place of I will write V by R. So here is my V only, in place of I can write V by R. So I will get the formula V square by R. P is equal to V square by R. This much you understand. This is my first formula. Okay, this is my second formula, third formula, and this is my fifth formula, and this is my sixth formula. Understand? Now someone said that, so what is the SI unit of power? You had told, sir, current SI unit, voltage SI unit, resistance SI unit. So SI unit of power is watt. What? Watt. I can write here. There is no space, so write down this one, so I can rub this. Take a screenshot or else. Okay, now so I can say that SI unit of power is watt, W-A-T-T, watt. Okay, and can be so by capital W. Okay, now coming on to energy. So energy means joule. So I can say the SI unit of energy means E is joule, Joule. Okay, capital J. Done. Now at your home, the energy company had come and make a bill. So how they calculate a bill? They are calculating from unit. 1 unit consumption, 3 unit consumption, 4 unit consumption. So what is unit? So 1 unit, that means 1 kWh. 1 unit means 1 kWh. So 1 kWh means what? 1 kHW means what? How much power consumed in this 1 kWh? So I can say that 3.6 into 10 raised to, I can say 5. Oh, wait a minute, I can say 3.6 into 10 raised to 6. Okay, 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. Done. So this I am finding energy, how much energy it consumed. So how this answer came? 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. So there is nothing but simple mathematical expression. So I should do here. That 1 kWh is equal to what? So 1 means 1 multiply by kW means this is my power. Okay, this is my power. So K means 1000 watt multiply by, this is my hour. So I will convert it into second. So 1 hour, I have second 3600 second. Okay, so now calculating this 1 2 3 4 5, I have total 5 zeros. So I can write 10 raised to 5, and 36 multiplied by 1, that means 36. Now here is a point. Okay, but after point there is 0, so we are not describing our point. So I am taking this point here. So it becomes 3.6 into 10 raised to 5 plus 1, it give me 6. So I can write here directly 10 raised to 6 joule. Clear? So we got the directly answer for this 1 unit means 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joules. If anyone asks that how much energy you consume, so you can say that 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, and multiplying this with 3.6, you can say that this much amount of energy we consume every day. And in lockdown we consume much more energy. Okay, so this is my 1 unit. 1 unit means 1 kWh. Done. Now here this chapter is ended, and in next video we will meet with new chapter. So here I am stumped my lecture, and thank you for watching this video. I am your Zed sir, ending this chapter. Bye bye.